Evening. You right? How are we? I just want to be happy. You know what I mean? I just want to find that one thing that makes me feel alive. I want to find that one ring to rule them all. You know what, a marriage, I don't think it is the one ring to rule them all. But being single, I don't think that's the one ring to rule them all either. Now I'm getting lonely again, you know what I mean? I think to myself, I need to go out, you know, meet some new people, get a social life, you know, get back on the radar, you know what I mean? I get all excited, Armani jeans, spray a bit of my jupe on, and I always end up feeling disappointed. It's a shame, really. Well, it's the fucking drone divs that I've got to sift through to find an actual live human being. Might as well talk to my fucking self. I mean, how can I use my charisma when there's no fucking raw materials? Look, they're completely attributeless. Not a single attribute. I'll get a more nourishing interaction stepping in a lump of dog shit. Now, I may be the king of character, but I can only do so much, babe, to cultivate the illusion that you're interesting. It's bland as an old dishcloth. Fucking bots, mate, it's gloomy. I mean, talking with them, it's like looking at a bomb-shattered Palestinian ghetto. It's so bleak. I'm like, so fucking bleak. Not a single preference on anything besides Stella or Foster's. Oh, you prefer B&H to roll-ups? That's not a character trait, babe. Give me something to fucking go off. Yeah, we've all got some great, you know, show-stopping stories up our sleeve, you know, when the time's right, but you know, when your social wild card is your uncle's plastering page on Facebook, then I suggest you pull your pants down and plaster your fucking head deep in the drywall of a fucking Hackney Bail hostel and offer your arsehole up for the homeless. They'll inject some fucking life into her, won't they? But it's not the one ring to rule them all, though, is it? Then at least that fucking blank CV of your character, you can put AIDS receptacle. Yeah, that's a head turner. Yeah, it's not like it's not going to get you a job of Waitrose, but yeah, at least you're actually doing something worthwhile. You're offering something, contributing some value. But it's a shame I've got to go up your arse to fucking get it, though, innit? I mean, they all went to school. 14 years, 15 years education. What a waste of fucking time that was! You've been taught the fabric of existence in greater depth than Pythagoras could have dreamed of. And you've got a group of 6 actually debating whether there's too much foam on the head of their Peroni. And the homeless toe rag walks around with libraries of information vaster than King's Head 30 fucking years ago. Every single brain-dead skank at the nail bar is walking round with 100 times the artistic firepower than Leonardo da Vinci in their pocket, and can barely salvage a paper-thin comment on Boris or Manu or M25 traffic. So little to say that standstill traffic is their lifeline of conversation. No, look, don't just repeat what's on the telly. Give me one of your ideas. It's something you thought of. It's like, hello? Is anyone fucking in there? Or have I got to spoon feed the whole fucking conversation into your own mouth? I mean, without a fucking emoji preset response, they just look back at you like, where's my figure? Literally, where's my vodka? Surprised they even know their own fucking name. A default Sims character clinging for dear life on their job title. Now, I don't know everything, but that's not the one ring to rule them all. You know what, it's funny, because any religious people in the house? Yeah? Oh, you're Christian, are you? Right, yeah. Hey, that's cool, yeah? But like, in that Bible thing, it says something like Jesus walked on water. I don't think that's even a fucking miracle. The miracle is that legions of cunts in the 21st century don't have a single fucking interest. Now that's a divine impossibility. If, I've had my vaccine, is your only personality trait, then fuck me. You need more. May as well go to a fucking Swiss clinic for a jab. Then at least you could say you've killed yourself. That'd be the most interesting thing about you. Didn't the CIA, is it the CIA leaking that UFO footage? They don't know what it is. The fuckers don't want to land here anymore. Even the aliens are giving up. They can't find any intelligent life forms. Them poor extraterrestrials. I mean, I only walk down to me local and I want to fucking kill myself after 5 minutes. But for Captain Kirk, after all that interdimensional travel, billions of light years across time and space, I mean, just imagine the disappointment. Abducting one of these moping fucking drongos. Mission abort! The only thing worth probing is that plaster's rectal cavity. That'll be full of genetic code after Leroy's logged on, sent a few emails, if you know what I mean. Now, what's this fucking obsession with Snapchatting your whole life? This bizarre affliction whereby when anything remotely interesting comes into your vicinity, instead of being present and actually experience it, your first thought is to give your thicko mates a 2D copy to watch on a 4-inch screen, at the expense of you actually experiencing it yourself in real life. Now that's fucking mental illness. That's the real fucking disease. I can't fathom it. No, even just to deviate slightly from the mundane kill yourself dialogue. They just can't fucking handle it. You go, that's so random. Come on, I only fucking winked at ya. What, that's not even fucking close to random. I mean, what is the fucking point of me even going out anymore? But, I saw this nice little bit at the club the other night. Lashes done, lip filler, the full works. I moonched over these. I was like, evening, darling, you look exquisite tonight. And she looks back at me like I've just guffed in her face. She just turns away, carries on talking to her mates. She goes, exquisite? What does that even mean? It means you're a stupid fucking skunk. What a thick cunt. Yeah, while she's looking the other way, I tapped my cigarette out of her handbag. I thought, the only way I'm hanging out with you is if I'm coked up hanging out of your bleached arse. Thickos. What? It's like trying to get blood out of a fucking stone. I'd rather shag that plasterer's arse stuck in the drywall. At least I can get AIDS off him. Fuck. You know, I don't know everything, but I know that's not the one ring to rule them all. You know what I mean? You know, truth be told though, I'm done picking up slosh pots down Witherspoons. I'm getting on now. I'm settling down, you know, got a wife. She's the real deal. But I suppose, you know, there does come a point, you know, in every man's life where he looks at his wife and thinks, you've had it. What a fucking state you. Okay, you weren't a 10 out of 10 when I met you. You know, your Facebook pics were at best alright. I mean, they were edited to fuck. You know, dog filter, how ironic. But I thought, you know, she's 10 out of 10 in the pics. She's gonna roll off to about 6.5 in real life. Which, for me, you know, as a working class cunt, is enough, quite frankly, at my age. Which, you know, as long as that shepherd's pie is steaming, I'm alright, if you know what I mean? But fuck me. When I'm levered and she's got that Dolce & Gabbana, I think, oh, you know, I've done well for myself. Go on, son. No, but it's the morning after. You know, what I see in my stupor, wobbling into the ensuite. She gets in the shower, but wait, the light's on. 50-watt halogen bulbs, full blast, reveals a dark truth. You see the whole thing naked for what it really is. It's a train wreck. All those skimpy dresses, the lippy, the Versace sliders. The whole thing was a lie. When I see the fucking witch pulling all the strings behind the curtain, orchestrating my fake life. I've been conned. Looks like she's wearing a fucking baggy skin suit of someone else. The tits have definitely seen better days. Naff, your fucking arse is hanging on for dear life. Thinking, what am I doing here? I'm only 30 odd. What the fuck? Now she's sapping me dry. But my life's been reduced now to ordering chow mein and watching her shit films every night. Until God threw me a lifeline. She goes, you want to watch Lord of the Rings? I hold back my excitement. Because if she thinks I actually want to watch it, she might change her mind. It's got to feel like her decision. Or I'm the bad guy. Fucking snobby cow. I was thinking, fucking hell, Lord of the Rings is the bollocks. Well, these actors' performances are iconic. They're unforgettable one-liners. I mean, how authentic is Elijah Wood's acting in that? Come on. Brilliant. I mean, Frodo's getting stabbed, you know, sound effects. Yeah, his missus must know, you know, when he's milking it. You know, when he stubs his toe at home. She's like, Elijah, I know when you're milking it now, after that movie you did. We've got to ask ourselves, how many times, I wonder, do they cheekily use their lines in their personal life? You know, like, I mean, how many times has Ian McKellen utilise that Gandalf one-liners. Mid-gay intercourse. He must get a kick out of it. You know, BAFTA party, E'd up, on his knees, rolling a bit of foreskin between his index finger and his thumb, sniffing some 19-year-old fan's balls in a cubicle. His face slowly revealing, surfacing from under a set of bollocks, smiling to himself. Always follow your nose. I mean, yeah, they must get sick of other people doing impressions of their characters. You know, because, I mean, they've got to pretend, I suppose, to be amused every time. I mean, but when you've got Gandalf hanging on the end of your cock, there must be a lot of comedic opportunity, you know, for the giver, right? Surely. It must be hard to resist, you know, saying anything about, you know, the One Ring. I mean, Ian's like, he's like fucking 80 odd. You know, so his ring, it's hardly got a lot of grip. You know what I mean? You know, the guy fucking him must, you know, he thought he was getting star quality. Instead, he's getting an empty black hole. Oh, so the poor bloke's mind starts wandering, you know, thinking of jokes. You know, and realistically, how many times has Ian McKellen fake laughed at a young man making a perfectly timed Gandalf quote while he's shagging him in the arse, while his Pippin is up his smelly? Yeah, it must genuinely happen, surely. It's very likely. Yeah, I wonder if it ruins the moment at all. Well, maybe for Ian, but I suppose for the bloke shagging him, it's quids in. Because every exhale of the forced chuckle, Ian McKellen's arsehole tightens up, pulsating like a fucking wind-up vibrator on the end of his cock. Now, I don't know everything, but I bet my life that definitely is the one ring to rule them all. Thanks a lot, you've been great. I'll see you next time. Lovely, it's all love, bye.